Alright, there were some big time performances, and I would have gave the top spot to Brunson if it weren't for Tatum, because it was not looking good for the Knicks at all. Their entire offense was out of sorts, especially in the second, so they kept running into turnovers or late clock situations, and a lot of it stemmed from the Pels defense. Some of it was their mix-up of man and zone that the Knicks couldn't adjust to, but more of it was just their ball pressure, because it was rushing the Knicks into bad passes or having them lose the rock, and that even carried over into the third from to maintain that control early. They had some momentum plays from Murphy that could have potentially broke the game open, but then Brunson ran up 13 straight to dead that quick, and that stretch single-handedly shifted the momentum to save the Knicks' night. He got downhill for a couple easy ones, so those got him on his patented Brunson burner, and I don't think the Pels even realized it, because their Reds were a little slower than they should have been. They were way too off his body every time, so he got to step into his trays, and now their entire offense starts opening up, not just from the momentum he created, but also because the Pels had to start selling on him. Whenever that happened, the others got to eat, and whenever it didn't, he got to fry, so it was a lose-lose at that point. They went from down 14 early in the third to up 14 early in the fourth for a 28-point swing, and the Pels just couldn't recover after that. But it was a somewhat similar situation for Tatum, because the Celts weren't shooting great to start the night until he got going in the second, and even more so in the third. He had a good mix of getting downhill and shooting the three ball, so it wasn't a surprise to see him go on a heater, but it is a lot easier for him to get going in this matchup specifically. He can either exploit all the smalls or any of their bigs in that two-man game with Porzingis, especially Vooch, because it opens up too many options, whether it's the switch for either of them, the drop for him, or the pop for Porzingis, and it always shows whenever both teams match up. That's even how he was getting most of his assists, and he single-handedly shifted the momentum late in the third to break the game open, so it was basically over there. The entire fourth was just to pad the stats, so he got to finish with a ridiculous 43-point triple-double. And off the top, that's gotta be stat line of the year so far. Just watch the tape.
Just trying to cut into this big Boston lead. Tatum again.
Stop
He's
it.
having one of the best nights of his career.
Oh, 40-piece.